Wow, what a trip.
It certainly was.
That was the longest trip we have taken to date with a vehicle. We were on the road for 25 days. I'm Fred.
And I'm Linda.
With New Venture, New Day to talk about our trip out west. A lot of driving. We drove 4,719 miles door to door on the way out and coming home. And we spent 95 hours and 20 minutes behind the wheel. And a good share of that I drove. And that was some interesting driving at times, very interesting driving. And we managed to contact 10 different states. We actually drove through 9 states, but we picked up a state at the Four Corners. So we got 4 states at one crack doing that. That was interesting. We hit not 1, not 2, but 8
national parks.
8 national parks, and 5 of them were in
Utah.
That's right. And so there are 5 in Utah, and we hit all 5 of them. And not to mention multiple historic sites we saw in other not national parks, but national
monuments.
Monuments and things like that is really fascinating.
And just different points of interest throughout all the different states.
And the weather. We hit every season on this trip.
We did.
We did. Extreme heat to driving through a blizzard.
Yes.
Just like every trip out west.
It was May, though. June.
Oh, yeah. And that'll be part of our travel tips as we go through this. That's right. We learned an awful lot about the Trail West taken in the 1800s by the pioneers. We crossed several different trails, and we didn't realize we were going to do that on the way out. But as we got further along, as a matter of fact, as we started out at the one museum, it piqued our interest in these trails. And so we kept an eye open for that. And boy, we picked up a lot of great information on the trails. And that sparked our interest in seeing even more of these trails. So I think we're going to do that in the future. It is really fascinating to see what the people went through. So with this trip, we only scratched the surface.
We could go back and we could spend days in each national park. We did a day in each one, and we just saw a little bit of
we got a lot of videos. So how did it feel when we pulled back into the yard, made that bend at the top of the driveway, and saw the house?
Well, it was nice. It was, home sweet home, most definitely.
We brought home a lot of bugs with us.
Yes, definitely. Good to see the cat.
We have a lot of highlights to share with everybody, and a lot of tips for traveling with a vehicle we picked up too that I think we can share with people that are planning to do a long trip like this. So we have a bunch of videos coming out over the next few weeks covering in detail a lot of the great spots we visited. What was your favorite spot?
Do you have an hour? That's what I tell everybody when they ask me that question, because there was just, each place was so unique and different.
Yes, it was. And
but Utah in general, just the 5 national parks were wonderful.
Yes, you've got to take the time to do it. Whether you camp or you stay in hotels like we did.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just worth the effort. It may not seem like there's a lot to see out west, but there is. And a lot of great people out there.
Yes, we met lots of wonderful people along the way, traveling too, and in the different towns we stopped at. It was just striking up conversations. It was just really neat.
You ready to go again?
You betcha.
Westward Ho!